van could make it down this way. I'm sorry, Toby. It is real blue. Oh, look, there's the moon. How laggy is it? I don't know how the internet's gonna be when I get down here. I haven't checked, but we'll see. It is windy. I need to get a new mic. My mic broke like around Thanksgiving, and I still haven't got a new mic. So I'm just dealing with the wind ever since. It's blurry. Oh, it's the connection then. Well, we'll walk down here. I don't know how blurry it's gonna get as we go down here. But I'll move back up here if it gets blurry. Find a different spot to sit. Yeah, hopefully there's, I don't know. Means the Wi-Fi sucks. Probably just gonna get worse as I walk. Blurry live stream. Sorry, I just need to go live on here because I've been forgetting. And now I go live on here and it's blurry. It's also hot. My phone might be hot. Might be a problem. Let's see. Check the Wi-Fi again. Oh, got 2 bars. That's not great. Oh, well, we might have to go back up that way. Might have to. Check the Wi-Fi again. Oh, now we're 1 bar. Oh, we're getting worse. Hey, it's getting worse. Well, a bummer. If we go up this way, there's like this little rock path over this way. Maybe if we walk up this way, we can sit on top of the rock area. Kind of like the little valley down here. I'm glad we didn't go down here. Well, I'm glad well, 2 reasons. Our van wouldn't make it and the internet's worse down here. We'll live stream up there, sleep down here. It's prettier up here or down here, and you don't have to see anybody. There's like little pockets of RVers surrounding us everywhere. It's not bad though. It's like spread out. Let's see. Let's take up there. Head up that way. Oh, still 1 bar. Okay. Maybe I should have done this before I went live. Check the bar section areas beforehand, but I'll probably can't even hear me anymore. Go this way. Check the internet again. 3 bars. How is it now? How is it right here? We got 3 bars. Right here. I guess I could move up a little bit farther. But I'm not sure. There'll be shade up there. Boop. set us down here for a second. Do-do. See, it says it has 3 bars. 3 bars is better than no bars, right? Or it's probably still real blurry, huh? Is it better now? Is it blurry more or less blurry? Blurry. I could head up back to the van. Is it better? Okay, cool. We'll flip it around. Hello. I don't know if I could just... Oops, I always forget. Sorry, I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna fix y'all. Just a second. Yep. Okay. I wish I had like something, some kind of booster for the Wi-Fi, so I could go live in places that don't have the best Wi-Fi. But it's okay. There we go. Oh God. Now I'm right in the sun. And there's a fly trying to attack me. Keep saying hi. I think that's the gift thing, or I don't know what it is. I'm gonna move y'all over this way. Hopefully the bars don't go down. Me moving you this way. No. Okay. I'm trying to sit in the goddamn sun. Well, if it makes you feel any better, Janster, I don't know how to work this app either. Okay. Ah. A little bit laggier over here than it is on TikTok, I think. It started over. Oh, no. Ah! My phone's falling now. Oh, man. Oh, I should have just stayed on the... Well, Les was on the phone. So I wanted to walk down here. Well, I'll go back up there, I guess. And go live. I wanted to go live over here. It's cool. It's got cool places to see. It's beautiful. It's like a little valley area where I am right now. The stupid plane. You can see the moon in the sky right over there. It's all out and about. The learning curve from here, or from TikTok to here, is just drastic. Mostly because it's such an outdated app, but TikTok is so not helpful for creators or people in general functioning around their app. So I am having a trouble learning how to go live on here and exist over here, but I need to get better at it. I want to originally kind of just mainly post videos over here and not really go live so much over here. I would still go live over here, but just because I want them to fix I want them to fix their live streaming platform over here before I like focus on staying over here. I'm not a big fan of the way that their live streaming platform works. Works different than TikTok, I guess. But I'll figure it out. Is that rock still in my bag? I hope not. I hope I took it out. Oh, it's still in my bag. Howdy, howdy. It's very red and brown, and so I picked it up because I don't know why I picked it up. I was thinking to put it on the dash with all my other collections of stuff, but then I decided against it because rocks don't belong in the dash. Well, thank you. But yeah, I'm trying to get more used to going live over here. It's not the same by any means. But if you are new, any two of the people in here that might be new, or one person, howdy, howdy. And my name's Railcar Rosie, the freight train riding cowgirl. I hitchhike and hop trains around the United States. When I'm not doing that, I now live in my van. I've been doing that for 8 years, part-time in the van for 2 years, and I do watercolor paintings, pinup modeling, and burlesque dancing. If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask, and I answer in the best of my abilities. Howdy from London. Sorry, that must have sounded mean. I was not trying to make fun of you. I like your guys' accents. It's fun. We're in Arizona right now. We're headed to New Mexico. New Mexico, and then up to Colorado. My boyfriend's a musician. He's got shows up there. Where am I? I'm at the bottom of the valley. Do you need me for anything, darling? It's pretty warm here. I would say it's about high as 70, maybe 75. It's pretty warm. Not quite to the 80s, but it's warm. It gets nice and chilly at night. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's not blurry when I set up. Yeah, I don't know. TikTok, I don't think really, or YT, YouTube, doesn't really like it when you walk around, and the service isn't very great. I think their servers for live streaming are not as great as TikTok's servers for live streaming, from what I have gathered, I guess. Oh, you're gonna trade your phone and go live? Yeah, I'm gonna go live here, and then after I'm done live on here, I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna work on some sketchings, and then after I'm done working on some sketchings, I'll go live on the Tiki Talk over there. Yeah, that's the plan. I might cook on there, but it's just raviolis and soup that we're eating tonight. So just raviolis and soup tonight. I'm still excited for it. I did buy burrito stuff, not the meat and cheese, but I did buy burrito stuff for tomorrow. I bought refried beans, green chili, and tortillas. So all we need to do tomorrow is grab the meat and the cheese, and then we're good for dinner tomorrow. I mean, we could technically buy ice, but buying ice just to keep some drinks cold and you know, meat for tomorrow and cheese seems silly. Seems like a waste of money. So just gonna, I don't know, we could also keep our drinks outside of the van here and it'll cool down our drinks. It'll be cold enough. You'll leave them out there. I'm glad that it's not blurry anymore. I can't show you guys much though because apparently every time I move it, it doesn't, it's not happy with that. I just poured water all over my face. Need to wrap these bottles with twine very badly. They're fine so far. There's a little scratch in this one, but only a little scratch. Other than that, they're doing great. I haven't been throwing them around, so I live in a van that I part-time live in, and I part-time hitchhike and hop trains. But yeah, I don't own a house. I don't own a house in all the terms of homelessness. I own a van that has tubs in it and a simple, lovely bed frame. mm. But yeah, we're in Arizona. Um, we're outside of, well, not Stanford. We're by Stanford, a town by Stanford. Let's see. He was gonna go charge. Yeah, he's gonna go live. Probably over on TikTok. But I need to go live here because I'm trying to get monetized. So welcome. Thank you for watching. You're helping me get monetized over here. I appreciate it. The TikTok lives, people get into the live stream more because you're shared out. So most of the people who regularly watch me will tune into my live streams on TikTok a lot more. But on here, you're not shared out as much. So it can be awkward and weird over here. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I've been forgetting to go live over here. Because I can't listen to music. Well, howdy. Yeah, we're about to head over to Mexico. We're in Arizona right now. We're headed to New Mexico. I do think it's quite beautiful over there. We're going to spend almost all of March in New Mexico, headed up to Colorado. So if you know any cool camping spots in New Mexico that are worth checking out, let us know because we're headed that way. We are headed that direction and then up to Colorado. But yeah, I've been trying to post more videos on here, and I have one in the chamber, but I need to get a hotel room first so that I can upload it. I haven't had enough Wi-Fi to upload it. I was talking about this earlier when the phone was all blurry. I wish I had a booster of some type for my electronics so that I could upload stuff out in the desert. Maybe save on getting motel rooms when I don't need to. But I do need to get a room here soon because I need to charge some stuff up. Charge some things up, take a shower, and all that good stuff. Santa Fe is amazing. I love Santa Fe. I think we're going to be going, what is it? Las Cruces, New Mexico. We're going to be probably headed around that direction first. We're trying to, as much as we can, avoid the mountains. Because our van is old. It's a 1999, a Dodge Ram 1999, and it can only do two things at once when it comes to the heat and going up large terrain. It can go up the large terrain, but it's got to be cold. Can't be hot. We're not making it up a mountainside if it's hot outside. It's just probably not happening, you know? So we decided since it was starting to warm up that we probably weren't going to make it up some of those mountains that we took down from Colorado. So we're going to be headed to Las Cruces and try to avoid some of those mountains. Good. Good. I'm excited to get the cold nights back again. We were in Arizona and we're like, we need to go to Mexico. I was like, it's probably still cold there at night, and it's starting to warm up, ramp up here in Arizona at night. And I don't want any of that. I don't want the warmth. At night, I like sleeping in the nice, cold, frigid air. Howdy. Albuquerque's pretty rough. I usually hop a train through New Mexico. I usually don't get off because of that reason. If I'm traveling by foot or whatnot, freight, whatever, I usually get a train and I just go straight through New Mexico because I'm not a big fan of hitchhiking through New Mexico. It's not my favorite place to hitchhike through. That and Alabama. Those are my two least favorite places to ever hitchhike through is Alabama and New Mexico. California's not too great either. California's not too great. Mm-mm. Huh. I wonder why. Yeah, Albuquerque's always been one of those places. I always tell this when we're talking about crime. Um, Local, like when people are down on their luck and there's a lot of people in one spot and they're living through poverty, you're gonna see more crime because people are doing whatever they can to survive. You know what I mean? Because they're living off of very little. So you're gonna see more crime with more people who are in poverty. You know, if they've got to live, everybody's got to make a check and get by. And you know, when you look back in history to old Western towns, it was very similar. You know, the poorer towns were usually the ones where a lot of brothels were in and were a lot rowdy because cowboys, outlaws were doing whatever they could to survive and get by. You know? Howdy, are you on Mars? Not Mars, but Arizona. I guess, you know, apparently what I've heard is they've filmed Star Wars and other, like, space places, like space movies, in Arizona and New Mexico. That's a big place that they'll film places like that. Which I didn't really know a ton about until I went to a movie set in Arizona recently, and I was trying to find more abandoned, you know, western towns or movie set westerns places to take pictures at. Which I bet you there's a bunch in New Mexico, so I should take a look at that. And I found that out that Star Wars parts of Star Wars, different Star Wars, was filmed in Arizona and New Mexico, and I was like, cool. I had no idea. Well, howdy from Tennessee. I like Tennessee quite a bit. Yeah, it does. Very spacious. Very, you know, the rocks and the nothing but bushes. Lots of bushes. The mountains over there and over there. I keep telling everybody on my live stream on TikTok, I was like, you know, I would love living somewhere like this, but the mountains and their hills have no trees. There's no trees on them. There's just bushes on their mountains. Where we are right now. Not every part of, you know, Arizona is like that. A lot of their mountains, you know, still have, once you get closer up to Colorado, Flagstaff area, they have, you know, big old trees. But where we are right now, there's no trees on these mountains nor hills. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I couldn't live up there. I need trees. You'd get your house just washed away up there, just gone. Have I ever tried on a fur coat? I have never actually tried on a fur coat. I'd like to have a fur coat. That'd be cool. If I get a fur coat though, I would prefer it be secondhand to know that I didn't pay into somebody who slaughtered an animal for just fun. Um, or it would be I would need to know exactly where it came from. That it wasn't just like a trophy hunting place that didn't actually use all of the animal. I wouldn't feel good. I'd feel terrible supporting a place like that. So, but yeah, I've never been able to afford them at thrift stores or anything. They're just too expensive for my budgets. They are cool looking though. They are cool looking. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Howdy, howdy from Canada. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to not have so much anxiety and live my life. Um, I think as I get older, I realize that I am being a little too stressed about life and getting certain things done. Um, and I always need to take a step back and appreciate the things that I have done in the past and the things that are just naturally happening every day. You know, me being able to breathe and get up and exist. I have a community on TikTok. It's not very large, quite small, but we have a community. We talk and hang out, and I get to share my journey with other people, and it's amazing. I love it. I do enjoy it very much. I get to create my artwork in beautiful places. I have an amazing dog. He's not with me right now. He's up by the van. I left him up there because I took him on a walk just a few minutes ago, and he is tired. Tired. He doesn't want nothing to do with walking around the desert no more right now. So he's laying down, chillaxing. But yeah, I love it. I am done with the desert for the most part. And I'm ready to get back up to Colorado. I think I can manage a month, going through Arizona or New Mexico to Colorado. I think I can manage that. Yeah, we have a campground up here. Well, not a campground. It's BLM land, which is technically a campground. But yeah, my van's up there. I'll show it to you guys if you want. It's probably gonna be really blurry before we get our way up there, but I can go show you the van. It did. It for sure did. Why the desert? We were up in Colorado for Christmas. We were visiting my mom because I hadn't seen her for Christmas in a very long time. I've only been living out of our van on and off because we still hitchhike and hop trains. We've only been living in the van for about 2 years. So last year we spent it at my boyfriend's mother's house in Georgia. And so we were out there, and then this year we headed over to my mom's in Colorado. And then my boyfriend got an opportunity for shows up in Colorado and in Wyoming, but in April. And so we decided to head down here into Arizona, see some friends down here. He knows somebody who recorded some albums with him. We also know another musician that lived down in Bisbee. We went and visited them. Their name is Jason O'Day West. If you want to go take a look at them, they're an amazing musician. And then we headed on our way back up to Phoenix so he could finish those albums. And now we're headed back to New Mexico to head back up there. So head back up to Colorado so he could do those shows in April. That's why we're in the desert, because it was just the closest place to go that was going to be able for our van to not get stuck. Our van can't really do a lot of snow. We couldn't gone up to Wyoming and stayed in Wyoming until the shows, and everywhere around. And I guess we could have gone to Utah. But we know more people down here. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Everything's still frozen here. Oh, man. I was hoping it'd be warming up for y'all. Well, howdy. We had another person from the UK here. Howdy from England. But we're doing good. It's nice and warm, but I am, like I was saying, ready to get on back to the mountains and trees and green and woods and forests. I feel like I've been in the desert too long. I'm forgetting what trees look like, y'all. What do trees look like again? Like normal pine trees. I miss them. Oop, I stepped on something. Yeah, we went through the high desert on our way down here to Arizona. But yeah, I was saying earlier, our van cannot make it up that in the heat. Yeah, it can only do one thing, or two of one things. It can either make it up it in the cold, or not make it at all in the heat. It's got to go somewhere else. So we're headed around the mountains through, to Las Cruces. Las Cruces. I unfortunately say everything very white because I'm very white, so I do apologize. But we're headed out there from Stanford, Arizona. Headed out that way. Y'all want to see the van? I am not single. I live with my lovely boyfriend. He's in the van. He's about to go live on TikTok. How long have we been live? We're going to go live for at least an hour over here. But I think we've only been live for like maybe a half an hour. Well, I need to get to work on some art. I worked on my hat already today. I did a little workout, stretches, and I did a walk for my dog. I did a training lesson for him, and I want to sketch out some paintings today. Call it a day after I at least work on some paintings. Oh, and I want to film some stuff too out here. I want to film some things today. A little B-roll of flowers and scenery and stuff like that for videos. I need to post a short on here today and I forget. Man, I don't know how creators figure out how to post stuff on apps all the time, regularly. It's so hard for me. I gotta post on Patreon, I gotta post on TikTok, I gotta post on Instagram, I gotta post on all of the apps, all of them. Here, I gotta post long videos here, shorts here. And I gotta edit those videos, and they've gotta be different. They gotta be filmed different ways for each one. Well, I guess TikTok and Instagram are similar. Shorts over here are similar. But the long videos over here is wide. It's too much. I need a schedule. A simple schedule, but it's so hard with artwork because, or like just, being an artist in general, traveling. And filming stuff because I don't always have a video to post, so I can't see like I don't want a schedule like, oh, you have to make a video today and post it this day, because that's not how I function as a person who does videography or whatever. I like to just film when I feel like it. So if I feel like, oh, what a beautiful scenery, I'm gonna film this, or oh, I think that could be filmed, I film it. But I don't want the pressure on me to have to film to post videos. You know what I mean? The Arizona desert. I don't know exactly what desert this would be called. It is BLM land, but we're in close to the Mexico, Arizona area. What does my button say? My button says there must be a better way to make a living. I had my IWW pin above it quite a while back, and it fell off, and I have forgotten to get another IWW pin to go above it. I will, though, eventually. Remember. Maybe. I'm sure I'll come across one of my friends, and they'll have a button for me. I'll be like, hey, can I steal that button from you? Or probably trade the button with them, something that I have, a painting or something. Alright, I think we're gonna head back up to the van and I'll show you the scenery up there. I think I'm probably gonna start lagging a little bit, but we'll head back up that way because I need to start sketching some stuff out. And then I'll be live on TikTok. If you want to see me live on TikTok, I'll be live on TikTok around, let's see, what time is it? 6 o'clock, say? 6-ish? 6, 7-ish? I hate that one got me. Out of all the trends in the world, y'all, that's the only one that got me. And I don't know why. They never make sense to me. And neither does this one, but something about the numbers and me saying them randomly. I don't know. Every other trend I've never comprehended or understood. Yes, there's that. Halfway up this way or that way? Let's up this way. Look at it's a car piece. You probably can't see because it's probably really blurry right now. This is like the old pathway down here to this camp area. the other path. Pretty crazy. We're in Arizona. Yeah, I don't have a mic. I don't have a mic and I don't have a booster. The service isn't great right now. Sun shining right into place. Whoop-oh. It is windy. Quit, Les! It's not TikTok. No trees here, just bushes, lots of bushes. As far as the eye can see, bushes. No, we got bushes. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna get off here. I will be back on TikTok again around 7 o'clock. Ew, gross. Hi.